Let's start with the big headline. The DLC is now officially confirmed. This news came straight from the Chinese Black Myth Wukong exhibition, where Game Science revealed that post launch content is already underway. Now, don't get too excited just yet. The devs made it clear that the DLC is still early in development. It's not dropping anytime soon, and we shouldn't expect a release date for a while. But the fact that they're this transparent, this early, tells us they're planning something substantial. According to the presentation, this DLC might actually be comparable in length to the main game. That's right. This isn't just a small side mission or challenge pack. Game Science hinted it could match the scale of the base game itself. Now, of course, they were careful not to make any promises. It's still too early for hard numbers, but the ambition is clearly there. If they're even considering matching the main game in size, that tells us we're looking at a full-on continuation or even expansion of Wukong's journey. Here's where things get really interesting. A brand new combat system is being added. Let that sink in. Not a tweak, not a few added abilities, but an entire new system layered onto the existing gameplay. That could mean a fresh stance mechanic, new weapon types, or possibly a transformation system unique to the DLC. Remember, Black Myth already has a dynamic action combat setup with a mix of martial arts, staff combat, and spellcasting. Adding another layer could shake things up in a big way, possibly even tied to the darker tone of the DLC's story. It also raises the question, will Wukong gain new powers? Or will we be playing as another character entirely? There's room for wild speculation here, and I'm all for it. Another huge reveal, the addition of a relationship system for key NPCs. How you interact with them, your choices, your behavior will directly affect how they treat you. This is a first for Black Myth, and it could open the door to branching storylines, loyalty-based perks, or even different endings. Think, will a certain NPC help you in battle if they trust you? Will someone betray you if you've been cold to them? It also brings more emotional weight to the story. We're not just talking about gods and demons anymore. We're talking about connections, consequences, and character depth. And in a game rooted in Chinese mythology and moral struggle, that's huge. The DLC will continue the core theme, break the destiny, but this time it's getting darker, much darker. According to the devs, Wukong, or possibly another protagonist, will face choices that are far more cruel and harsh than anything in the base game. That's a bold promise. It suggests the DLC will lean even deeper into themes of sacrifice, fate, and moral ambiguity. We might be asked to choose between saving a village or a friend, between revenge or forgiveness, between becoming the monster or stopping one. It sounds like the kind of storytelling that sticks with you long after the credits roll, and paired with the new relationship system, it could really elevate the narrative stakes. So, to recap, Black Myth Wukong's DLC is officially happening. It's early in development, but already promises a massive new experience, potentially as long as the base game, with an all new combat system, dynamic NPC relationships, and a story that's even more brutal and emotionally charged. Game Science isn't just adding more content, they're evolving the formula. And if they pull this off, the DLC might not just complement the main game, it could surpass it. I'll be following every update as it drops. So if you're hyped for Wukong like I am, hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns lore dives, and gameplay news. And let me know in the comments, what do you think this new combat system could be? And how do you feel about making cruel choices in a world already ruled by fate?